Hello, Skippy here. This is COD, Chicken on Demand System. I was inspired by a Minecraft movie and wanted to recreate the lava chicken. This is what I came up with. I use a minecart system to move the chicken into the cooking chamber. Lava is triggered by the minecart returning to its dispenser. When the activator rail ejects an entity, it checks around it horizontally, then one block higher, then one block lower. The cooking chamber is the first valid location, and it places the entity in the air to land on a carpet, or in this situation, a half slab. The pickup station is created by placing a rail on the block with the chickens before breaking it, leaving the slanted rail. Building this, I did learn you need to use a hopper minecart, not just a hopper, to prevent the drops from burning in the lava. There are some issues with the system. The big one being, when the chicken count is low, the minecart can end up on the block with the chickens instead of bouncing off, and that the rail system is directional. Minecarts favor traveling south and east, no matter which direction they're traveling from. Rails are the same way, which you see when you break and replace this rail. I luckily built this facing a direction that works. It does not work all directions. While the COD brings a smile to my heart, it is not what I set out to build. I was inspired by a Minecraft movie, so now it needs pistons holding back lava and a lever instead of a button. Ta-da! Pistons and a lever. This is what we have going on in back. The redstone torch keeps the pistons extended until the lever is turned on. When the lever is turned off, it repowers this repeater line, dispensing the minecart for the next chicken. I did add trapdoors to the chicken holding pen to help push them forward. They have a fairly small hitbox. And then I made the rail system non-directional. This slanted rail directs the minecart towards the activator rail. One issue is, in the movie, they have a iron trap door on top of bottom slab. I can't do that. I did try an iron trap door though instead of a slab. It doesn't work. Another issue is, sometimes when the chicken's ejected, it does touch the lava, though the lava always seems to disappear on the left first. So I did some experimenting. While I didn't learn anything too helpful, I found when the lever is on a block adjacent to the pistons, it always disappears on the right first. Versus when I extended the redstone dust line, when I pull a left lever, it disappears on the right side. But when I pull the right lever, it disappears on the left side. I also noticed when the lava is disappearing, it does so in a checkerboard pattern. Though I think the solution is just delaying the arrival of the chicken. For the final version of my COD system, I recreated the shop around it. I reference clips from the movie as well as other media Mojang had on the build. And I like how it turned out. of course have the pistons and lever or lever, as well as having the cooked chicken drop from the trapdoor to farther match the movie. You can also access other drops, which can be traded with the villager for more cooked chicken. This redstone torch keeps the pistons extended and is turned off and on by the lever up front. When the torch is turned off, this pulse extender starts to depower, which protects from lever spam, as well as preventing the next step from triggering before the pistons have been retracted long enough for the lava to touch the chicken. When the pulse extender reaches an unpowered state, this torch comes on, powering this pulse extender and turning this torch off. It is part of a NAND gate, not AND. The repeater, as well as the pulse extender, ensures the torch is off long enough so the second half of the NAND gate can be turned off. This half is powered at the moment by that torch, but more importantly is powered by this torch when the pistons are retracted. When the lever is turned off, this pulse extender will reach an unpowered state before that torch turns back on. Only at that point will this torch turn on, powering this pulse extender, triggering the minecart for the next chicken. That pulse extender makes sure this rail is on long enough so the minecart doesn't get stuck. Here we have a filter for eggs, which are collected from the chicken in the back as well as the chicken in front, and is sent to this dropper and up this water elevator. A stockpile of eggs can be collected as well. This item filter is for cooked chicken, which is sent up this water elevator. The rest of the drops are sent down here and pushed up into the barrel. Additionally, when a cooked chicken flows through the item filter, a redstone signal triggers this trapdoor, which sends a signal up these scaffolding, which is seen by this observer, powering the final pulse extender and sending a signal forward to the trapdoor, which the cooked chicken will drop through. These hoppers and dispensers collect and hatch the eggs sent up from below, restocking our chicken supply. This is the water elevator. The cooked chicken flows up and over to the trapdoor, while on the other side, the redstone signal travels to open and close the trapdoor. Lastly, we have our villager, which is kept in place by having them stand on their workstation and placing sweet berries on each side. This is my COD system, Chicken on Demand, aka Lava Chicken. Okay, I got a little complex, but I was trying to make it as spam proofable as possible, and I like what I achieved. There's a simpler version though. You can basically achieve the same result with one pulse extender and a chain of repeaters. The pulse extender protects from spamming the lever as well as powering the rail, and the repeaters, a total of 6 at 4 ticks, give us the delay needed to prevent the chicken from being dispensed into the lava. The lever is spam proof at this state, and a minecart won't be dispensed unless the lava touches the chicken. The only issue being, when the lever is spammed in the on position, a minecart dispenses a chicken directly into the lava. But when the system is turned back off, another chicken is reloaded into the chamber, so it's good to go. Thanks.